Hello, this is Greg Allison from Green Graves coming to you on the 30th of January 2021. Time on deck 13:10 hours Central Daylight Time. Guys, our freedoms have never been under attack like they are now. But there's things we can do. We can take action. We don't have to just sit around and chew on our fingernails. Not at all. There's things we can do, and that's what we're going to talk about here. I'm going to show you one thing in Congress that's got a lot of people concerned a lot of lately. We're working for freedom and independence, as you know. And one of the best things you can do for yourself, I'm a quick little shameless plug here, is grow your own food. And that's a fact. Grow your own food. Be independent. Grow your own food. And you can help yourself and help me by checking my link to True Leaf Market, because you can get great deals on seeds, and they tell you how to grow your food. They tell you how to grow the seeds. And I got a ton of videos on my channel about how to do it. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, bang that notification bell, and click all. But for now, we're going to go in here and talk about this. Now, you might have heard of this. So I'm going to take it up the top. How do you get here? Okay, let's just go out. I'm going to show you how to use these sites, and I'm going to link them for you. Okay, we're going to go all the way to the top of this website. I'm going to provide a link to this website and another one, and I'm going to give you also a couple of other websites, and I'm going to give you a congressional switchboard number. Okay, this gets you started so that you can call your representative and say, hey, guys, I don't like this. So here we go. This is govtrack.us. You log into it, you just pop up here. You come in here and says, well, I don't know what to do. How do I find what I'm looking for? Well, you can look at members of Congress. You can come right here and look at bills right here, bills and resolutions. You can come down here and look at voting records. You can see who's on committees. Now, see, that's really crucial. If your bill's on a certain committee, you can find out who's on that committee, and then you can talk to them and stop things in committee. Bills start out by being introduced into a subcommittee usually, and then they go into a full committee before they ever go to the floor of the House or the Senate. And the easiest way to nip something in the bud, any bill, is in a subcommittee. So let's go here. I'm going to take, instead of going here, I'm going to go here. Now, what's interesting is you're going to find that certain bills, I see it comes up and it gives you a choice here. Do you want roll call votes? Yeah, you can see how they voted. How does a bill become law? What is a law? See, congressional procedure. See, it's all right here for you. Just go ahead and click bills and resolutions. Now, there's a certain bill that we want to type in, and you can type it in up here and look for it under login search, or find a bill. The best way is to find a bill. But look at here. Look what's trending. What's trending at the very top? That tells you there's a lot of people are not happy with this. So this thing is already at the very top. So I could just click it here, but that's too easy. I need to show you how, in case it's not trending at the top. We're going to go back the hard way. No, this is hard. Find a bill. How about that? Find a bill is a good way to go in. Because if you hit find a bill, if you don't know what the bill is you're looking for, you can look under subject areas. Look, agriculture and food. There's a lot of important stuff there. Animals, armed forces, arts, culture and religion, commerce, crime. I mean, it's all families. What would they do with families? Energy, health. You know, there's all kind of law. Native Americans. Many categories in here, okay? Subject areas. So let's say, well, I don't know. Let me type it in here. It just so happens I've already typed it in, as you can see. Once you type something in, it remembers it. So we'll just go ahead and there. So now I'm going to say, we'll hit the little hourglass. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, look here. Now, it brought up a series of bills. Now, you don't want the one in the Senate. That's a different bill. A Senate will come out with a bill like this if this gets any traction. You know, they'll have to have the same bill, same language on each side, but it would have a Senate number and not a House number. The Senate 127 has got to do with a bill to support library infrastructure. It's a totally different thing. Here's the bill you're looking for. There's other bills. I don't know what they got to do with this, but these other bills just come up on the search. Prohibit drilling the Arctic Ocean. Don't tell the Russians that, right? All right, so here we go. We're going to click it, and what do we get? Bing, right where we're at. We're back. Here's Johnny. We're back. All right, so here we are. Now, as you can see, this bill is being sponsored by Sheila Jackson Lee. Somehow it's got this Sabika Chic. I don't know how it gets that in the name, but yeah, I'm sure you can research it and find it all out. So what you want to know is the details about this. The prognosis, according to this site, which may or may not be right, they only give this a 3% chance of being enacted. And probably it's because it's still just in the subcommittee. So you can come down here and look at the history of this bill. I mean, if it's making progress, it's going to be like, you know, down here in the past the committee. If it's in the committee, that's not good. See, apparently there was an earlier version in the last Congress. So she submitted this before and it didn't go then. Of course, the Congress might be more favorable to this kind of stuff now, but still, it's not gone past the committee. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you another website. It shows this information a little differently. I want to read the text here. So what does this thing do? You can go in here and see exactly what it does. This is about registering, licensing and registration of really all. And this too. You see that? This is very, very broad. This registration process also purports to be very expensive. Oh, and you got to be 21 now. Never mind, you can go in the Army at 17, or at least you could when I did. I went at 19, but it was a 17-year-old in my basic training. So, yeah, look at this. And my brother went in when he was 17. I'll try to be quick here. They want you to do a psychological evaluation. A psychological evaluation. Wow. And denial of, so, you know, what can they say? Oh, are you afraid that somebody might hurt you? You might have a psychological issue. You know, you maybe you're paranoid. You know, I don't know where they were going. Guys, you know, how far, who knows? See, there's so much here that's subjective. But there's special categories here. I'll let you read this for yourself. I'm sure how to get to it. I've already shown you that. But then there's these things that's big and black. If something's big and black, and they tell you, you know, certain things like Mr. You know what these guys are. You know what this is. How many of you have heard of these, right? Okay. It's big and black. They want it in a sack. So, yeah. This is a whole nother category, even though, see, they're already going, they want to register everything here, at least this individual is. Put this forward, Miss Sheila Jackson Lee. Penalties. Look at this. Not less than $75,000, not more than $150,000 in prison, not less than 15 years. Wow, if you don't obey this, they're going to throw you under the jail and keep you there. They're going to cost you a house. And this is if you just like have one piece of could have one piece of this could get you into that? Really? Wow. A bang bang, a heavy metal propeller. You know what I mean, guys? This is it goes on and on and on. Whoever knowingly violates shall be fined not less than, now here's one, 50,000 to that. Okay, so these are stiff. There's all kind of stiff penalties in here. Tons of stiff penalties throughout here. This is not something we want. There's good news though, and that is it's not getting any traction as of yet. Man, it may be in part because so many people are looking at it. The Congress knows that this is not popular so far. That doesn't mean they won't do something. You know, it's always possible that there can be some event, an event of a wavy, flappy piece of cloth that's thought to be untrue, if you know what I mean. Trying to watch what I say here. Some event might be in the process to kind of well up some tears and put people behind this kind of stuff. I'm going to show you this on another site, which is a little bit more instructive. I mean, if you look at this, if you look at the process, I think you can kind of get the idea that there's probably no prognosis sources, nothing that suggests this has co-sponsors. See, it says sponsor status. She's a sponsor. I don't see anything there. So it shows co-sponsors. But this site, which is actually from the Congress itself and the government, is a little more explicit here. So we can come in here. I'll put links to this too. And we can do, we can just type it in up here. We'll just type in the bill. There's other ways you can find this stuff here. You can click on legislation. This shows you a lot of things about Congress, who's in charge with what, blah, 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 blah. So there's a lot of stuff you can come in here and find. Bill, text. We'll just type it in here. Oh, look at this. It's trending here too. There it is. Look at that. Oh, there's another one. Better check that one out. Yeah, there's always a lot of stuff out there. Don't always just go to the one that people talk about the most, like this one. Here it is. So we'll just come here and click on it. Hopefully it'll go straight to it. Now the good thing about coming in here is you can see that it's been introduced. You can go and read all the text. And also, there's a link you can go into here and see the status of it in terms of where it's at, in terms of sponsors and so forth. Yeah, here we go. Co-sponsors, none. So if there were co-sponsors, you can come down here and click on it. There's no co-sponsors. A bill needs co-sponsors really to get out of the committee. It's in a committee. It's been submitted. But here's the good thing is there's no co-sponsors. That's what I'm going to show you. So this bill has not really such a great chance, but see, it's always worthwhile to come here and check to see if there's legislation that concerns you. Let me see if I can click back a few times. So go in and check these things, do your own research some, but all you got to do is contact your Congress creators. I'm going to show you real fast. This is another way to contact your senators, your representatives, and this is the Capitol Hill switchboard. You can call in, and if you don't know your representative, just tell them what state you're from. Operator, and they'll put you in the right connection. Okay? And all you can do is call them and say, hey, support this for you. It'll just take you 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's all you got to do. So it's simple. Call them up, say, hey, support this, don't support that. Send them an email. You can also find their emails through a lot of these links too. You go in here, if you just want to email your House member, you can do that. We'll type in a new. So you can look all these guys up. So it tells you, it starts out with your state, your district. This is mine right here, Mo Brooks. But you got his phone number, direct phone numbers there. Get connected. I want that. Contact me. It's usually pretty simple. Email me. Guys, you can send an email straight through this. Y'all seen this emblem before? It's funny. The U.S. Space Command is not the same thing as the Space Force, but that's okay. So you guys can come in here and take action straight on these websites. Sign up for their newsletters. You can do the contact. And usually the email is just something you type in here. You can put in your zip code. You just type it all in. You know, this is what you put your text in here, and there you go. That's the way it is. It's that simple. Just bing, bing, bing. There, you can send email, make a phone call, whatever. And it's just bing, bing, bing. It's really simple. You can look these guys up. You can look up the legislation. You can see where it's in committee. You can see if there's other stuff out there related to it. Go in and read the text for yourself. You don't have to take the word of some YouTuber. It's all there. Whatever you like, don't like, whatever you're interested in, whatever the subject matter is, you can be proactive. However, it does help when you have people who are watching stuff like that for you. We have in our organization, the Freedom Restoration Foundation, a list of legislation that pertains to certain things that we're interested in, and we'll be putting that up on our website when we put our website up. We do right now keep contact with our groups or our Facebook site. So if you want to join the Freedom Restoration Foundation, I would say go to our Facebook group, our MeWe group. We're a bit more active on Facebook right now, but that can all go poof in a second. And because of that, you need to email me info at freedomrestorationfoundation.org. Links below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching and have an awesome day. Goodbye.